Так, кто у нас здесь? Ага. Доброго времени суток, мои дорогие друзья. С вами Кейс. Сегодня у нас финал очка. Fable 3. На прошлом стриме у нас почикали, к сожалению, Свифта, нашего доблестного солдата. Вот, он написал, оказывается, предсмертную записку, типа, воздадите мне честь, пожалуйста, выстрелите из мортиры. Вот, и как раз мне вот квест выдали, вот мортира, вот могила. Мы должны куда-то что-то выстрелить из мортира. Вот. Также скажу то, что я за кадрами нафармил денег для хорошей концовки. Это было долго, это было потно, кровопотливо. Вот. Так что... О, вечер в хату. Да, приветик. Погнали. Сначала воздадим честь Свифту. Не сейчас, и уже нафармили все. Ведьмачок где? А ведьмачок потом будет. У меня все расписано. Сегодня Чикаем Fable заканчиваем. И потом Алиска будет. А после Алиски Ведьмак. И, в принципе, можно потом определяться с какой-нибудь другой игрой. А чё, а где все? Ладненько. Я думал, в Релисе есть кто-нибудь. Стать в мортире, да.
Private Jammy, reporting for duty. Wait a minute. I remember you. You're that fella, aren't you? Oh, don't tell me the prince, that's it. Oh, it was a shame about me dying, wasn't it? Not that I'm blaming you, like.
Нельзя вечно быть везунчиком.
Well, you can. I'm still here, aren't I? I might be a ghost, but someone's got to keep them undead folk in check. They just can't stay bloody dead, can they? Look who's talking, eh? Anyway, grab that mortar. We'll show them. It'll just be like old times. Let's blow these buggers up.
Да, приветик.
Undead coming for the left flank.
Пустотелые. О, как это...
Pack of all men coming. Right
По
side.
правому флангу.
The left. They're coming from the left. Watch out.
Это разве у вас отряд называется?
In the shuffle. Look to the left. To the left.
О, страйк.
Here they come. Hordes of them. Hollow men forming up on the right flank. They're preparing for an attack on the right flank. Hollow men forming up on the right flank.
Да, спасибо огромное, моя сладенькая.
Watch out, more of them from the left. Hollow men attacking on the left. Here they come. Undead coming from the left flank. Look to the left. To the
Слева.
left. The left. They're coming from the left.
Красиво. Кстати, мне показалось ли они
Coming from the left. Watch
теперь
out.
быстрее?
Oh, you are a natural.
по-моему, реально быстрее начали. Да что ты... Что ты будешь делать?
Hey, not bad. Further rank of sergeant. They're gone. We make one hell of a team, don't we?
Получаешь ранг сержанта. Ты не совсем некомпетентный. Ну, спасибо, спасибо. Так. Так. Ну что? По сюжетке. Погнали. Телепорт. У меня сегодня на стриме как раз новенький драйв со вкусом жвачки Bubble Blast. Попробуем, что это за вкуснятина. Шикарненько. Жвачка сейчас в тему. Так. Пу-пу-пу-пу. Выбрать, установить цель. Жвачка Bubble Blue, я вертелся. Да. Кстати, я надеюсь, больше не тормозит игрушка. Жалко, конечно, Свифта. Но, скорее всего, потом еще повесят Уолтера. Ну, вернее, расстреляют. Вроде бы. Я не помню уж точно.
Ben told us what happened. Swift was a good friend. He died like a true soldier.
A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died. He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I called that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this. Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though.
Мы еще не
We need
готовы.
more
Нам не
allies.
хватает
And thanks
союзников.
to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major managed to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me, at great risk to his life.
What does it say? Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still
Stop
don't
spam.
understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land. There's nothing there.
Or at least, that's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
First thing, we'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys. and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're gonna show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a
Где ты
while before we
пойдешь?
return.
Я не вижу здесь вообще
There's
пения.
things you need to do. Now's the time. You might want to say goodbye to your
You
family.
know, Swift taught me almost everything I
Nothing
know
else.
about being a soldier. Let's show these bastards how it's done.
Феникс, ну не надо. Я, конечно, понимаю все. Грохочет гром, сверкает молния в ночи. А на холме стоит безумец и кричит. Сейчас поймаю тебя. И сверкать ты будешь мне. Так что,
We need to get to the
пожалуйста,
far end of the dock,
не
so probably best
спами.
not to shoot until we have to. Come on, leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
Благодарю. Сердечно благодарю. Ну давай уже иди, елки-палки, Бен.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything. And me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
Да давай уже.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish.
How dare you shoot at
Right,
the
we'll
King's
do it your
men!
way.
Меньше слов, больше дела, блядь. Пошло добро, сука.
That's what you...
Что такое доброта? Что такое доброта? На. Мне не надо корячиться словами. Да, да,
Be
да,
careful with
Бен.
those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
Soldier's been
Пистолет
shot.
решает все.
It'll be over soon. We've
О,
Careful, this place is crawling.
resistance is hot. Taking fire.
а моего пса не трогать.
Another bunch of tossers coming up. Be careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
Да я уже понял. Я по ним как раз и целюсь
I'm going to
постоянно.
slice you open like a melon.
А сундучок мы с собой заберем. Другое? Ну, когда, блин, ну, не хочет дипломатично решаться разговор. Ну,
Let's
блин,
get out of here, the docks are just round the corner.
зачем валять языком уже? Надо уже действовать тогда.
Do me a favour and I'll be your bleeding mate, okay?
О, пошло. Пошла революция. Пошло добро.
Wow, that should keep the bastards occupied. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear.
Ну, блин, деньги это одно. Но тут просто болтал языком. Болтать языком, то бишь дипломатично. тут уже не решить. Соответственно, зачем болтать языком, если есть ружье или оружие какое-нибудь?
Oh, maybe not.
Killed him outright.
Вот так. Чё?
Looks like you're winning. Never give up. No live in Logan. I can't wait, Tom.
Так, куда дальше?
What kept you?
We have to hurry. They're going to be following us after all.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
Ой, зря улаживать. Ой, зря. Он пойду с братом поиграем. Давай. И тебе тоже удачки.
Well, it's not much, but at least it floats. That's what counts.
Or, you know, we could take this one and then not drown as soon as we leave port.
А может
better.
справа? Давайте это хотя бы возьмем, это еще более-менее на плаву.
I've got a good feeling about this voyage.
Давай, покасики. Жестко нас обстреляли. А неужто нельзя было на абордаж?
Ben! Ben! Ben!
Как будто с похмелья.
Yes. Ben's not here?
No. Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave.
Страшную пещеру.
Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Hello? Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn.
Киданул? Да нет.
He
Просто
found...
у него свои дела.
Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails, jammy bastard.
Ну, что ж поделать. Потом поиграете, значит.
What the hopping hobs is that? It must be protecting
О, телепорт.
something. Like the way out, most likely. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground. Well, wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place.
Почему здесь столько трупов, когда можно просто...
Not the most encouraging sight in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them. Why don't you check the second lot over there?
Так. Какие-то заметки. Так.
I found something. A note. It
Воплощение
speaks to
тьмы.
us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Чё, Джек валет теней
That doesn't
в
sound
виде
good.
дракона?
Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols.
Абракадабра.
It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to be?
Поздравляю, ты открыл портал.
Can you believe I did that?
Так.
Ooh, it does look somewhat dark, though. Oh, maybe going down isn't such a good
Не
idea.
такая уж хорошая идея.
Oh,
Пойдем.
yeah? Well, why don't you lead the way if you're so tough?
Спущусь к валету теней.
You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness.
Да, это логово дракона было в первой части.
Oh, what have you got there, boy? Ah, you little genius. Good boy. Oh, no, that's better. So what do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here?
Да ладно, герой сам что-то сказал. Нихуя себе.
No, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it.
Сейчас
There
куда-то
must
надо
be some other
стрелять.
way to get there.
Куда-то надо будет стрелять. Блин, спрыгнуть можно.
Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here.
А ты чё? Чешо? Обусрался?
Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to. Yes, and And quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers
Вышли в свой
forged
поход.
on
Ну
ahead.
да, ну да.
I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you? Now, where have we seen that before?
Телефон сел. Заряди. Где это Молтер?
Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this.
Да, ученый,
With an
ученый,
increasing
да.
sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Whoa! There you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
По-моему, реально валят теней.
The light you bring will die. The light inside.
Да, хозяин теней, валет теней.
All that you are will die.
Show yourself.
Да здравствует валет теней.
This isn't good.
The children are here to play.
What are they?
Can you hear that sweet music playing in the waves? That's our heartbeat. The children put it there out of love. Do you know?
Keep fighting. We have to keep fighting.
Ай. Так, а чё?
Dirty flowers on their skin. Their hearts release. You are tainted. The stain will never wash out. The sun will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toy.
It's all right. We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right.
Кто-то в ДС уже пошел.
More of
Вот
those
это.
things.
Что они тебе сделали?
Just hold it together.
Что тебе мышки сделали? Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Уолтер, можешь побыстрее идти, пожалуйста. О, поблизости враги.
Damn this book and whoever wrote it. The bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us. Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it?
Так а зачем вставать-то? О, наконец-то побежал. Молодец. Умничка. Побежал
There's
таки.
that sound again. It's almost like...
Бугагашеньки.
Not the light, not the bloody light.
А хрен там.
Come on, work. These things are all around us. Come on, come on, come on!
Бугага. Обосрался?
Balls. No, we have to get out of here. You hear me, you hear me? We have to get out of here. As long as we have fire, we'll be all right. We'll have to keep walking, and we'll get out of here, and we'll be all right.
I'm be alright.
We are coming.
It's here!
We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bargains. There will be only darkness. The children command it. Watch as your skin withers and falls, leaving you exposed and hollow.
Ай.
See, for the last time, death is the gift of life. Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never see them? Did the blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
Слепая провидица. Тереза. Молодец.
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here.
Он не мертв, чувак. Он не мертв. Это одно из его аватаров.
I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine.
Уолтер, я буду твоими глазами.
Looks like the only way is down. Goody.
Ну, спрыгивай тогда.
Wait. Just wait. I'll need a moment to prepare myself for this.
Давай, прыгай. Прыгай.
I'll be right behind. You all right down there?
Yes! It isn't far down!
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Сейчас хватит. Минус Уолтер.
You let him die. You let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wished him. You wished him
Кстати,
undone. Unready.
Куран шоком.
Brought hurt. The children are angry.
Лучше получать плюшки с мечом. Именно тут. То, что они ложатся с удара.
A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king. Who would sit upon the throne without? You feed us. You feed us.
Погнали дальше.
But you too wish for the black void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed.
Давай, Валет, иди ко мне. Иди ко мне. Я тебя поглощу своим мечом. Да вытяни ты его просто и все.
We have waited centuries for you.
Ну, ожидал.
See now the future that awaits you. All those
Найди Уолтера.
people you want to save. The people you want to control. They will shrivel as your friend has. They will be food for the children. They are still so hungry. So they vomit forth the night. We are the small. We are the plague. You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save. The people you want to control.
Валет теней, дай мне свою силу.
As your friend has. The children hide in their shells. They have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder.
О, а тут лучше уже с этим, с пистолетиком.
He bleeds light and fades away.
Да.
You should see it. It's a beautiful sight. Ah, the eyes are gone forever. You feed us. You feed us.
Наоборот, ты меня кормишь. Вернее, кормишь мой меч.
You've brought hurt. The children are hungry.
Ты кормишь мой меч.
The eyes are gone forever.
С каждым твоим воплощением
You feed us.
я все могущественнее становлюсь.
Feel the embrace of the children. They bring you eternal contentment. You feed us. You feed us. The eyes are gone forever.
Глаз больше нет. А я тебя предупреждал.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die.
Да, это Валет теней. -1.
land is ours. Darkness shall spread across the world.
See? That thing. It blinded me. I can't see.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm
Да,
not mad.
валет теней тут, да. Ты не сошел с ума.
I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there.
Тири-тири-ти. Тири-тири-ти.
Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
Я бы
What
так
can
не
you
сказал.
see?
A desert.
Сейчас страж песка тут будет.
I can feel the heat and the sand. But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. There's steps up ahead.
All right. Okay.
Да я тебя вообще уже не держу.
I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me.
Блин, конечно же помогу, ёлки-палки. Ты чё, воин?
I'm no use. You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going to make it through this.
Will you listen to me? You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too.
Меня ни хрена не
Don't you think I
ослабило.
can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen, you have to go on without me.
I'm not leaving you behind, Walter. I can't do this without you.
Все медленнее, медленнее, вы же пошли.
I won't leave you here.
You have to. I can't. I can't.
Walter!
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Walter!
Кстати, не знаю, видно было или нет, у нас уже татуировка героя на лице. За добрые дела. На самом деле, Брюс.
I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me. You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you while the children spread out his heart to the sky. This world is ours. We will smother every... You try to run away, but you are made of sand.
Of Albion.
You are falling apart
I
between
have
our
to find out
fingers.
just how ready you are. Fight! You're stronger than you think you are. You just have to believe. Are we going to fight or aren't we?
Блин, это мы это убиваем.
Don't hold your sword too tightly.
Ладно.
Let it breathe.
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you. Are you blind? Are you blind yet? There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
He's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter!
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, my friend.
Тири-тири. Авроркин.
Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. He is strong.
Ну,
We
как-никак
need
герой.
to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Hey, boy.
You are awake. Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter. How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn?
Сигма.
Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, Come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Посмотрим,
It's so good to
посмотрим.
see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realized I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Нехило городок-то,
Welcome to Aurora,
сказать.
the city of nightmares.
Почему город кошмаров?
The crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side. Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
А можешь посмотреть, как Уолтер... Ну ладно. Пустынно как-то. О нет.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways. Wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Задание. Вернись, Кейтлин. У нас нет времени, чтобы проверять память погибших. Просто заспидраним нам игру.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler. We never saw him again.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Вот так просто. Ладно. Вот так вот просто она нам поверила. Как так? Поверила Логану, лоханулась, поверила нам. Жизнь ничего не учит, походу, женщину.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Пойдем. Клинки присылают магические мечи, пронзающие твоих врагов. Мне это не надо. О, у нас меч как раз-таки закалился.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Да пусть слепым хотя бы будет. Пофигу.
Walter? Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
О,
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it.
ему помогли, блин. Страшная рожа. Хорош чувак. Хорош мужик.
Well, we
Блять.
didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Да я уже тут, блин.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
Не, ну хорош, красавчик, конечно, Уолтер.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair
Да
I
будет
take
так.
the east.
Which leaves the centre to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle
Пошло
for Albion
добро.
begin.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Caelan's could be there.
He's right. It's time you led from the front. We'll follow every
I hear
step
you
of
make
the
a
way.
living.
Ready? Let's go! Zigzag birds. I'm at worse than you, sunshine. That's how you handle a sword. We can't
Oba.
get past those gates. This battle's
Fatality.
already over.
Long live... We'll never get through those gates while the mortar's there.
Фаталити.
You've used one of those mortars before. How about you blow up this one?
Give poor Soldy get hurt. I'll kill you for that.
He should have surrendered. We have to take the castle now.
Wants your head on a plate, and that is what he's firing at us.
Пошло. Да нахуй.
The longer we stall, the more of our people we lose.
Fools! Keep your eyes open.
Ah, they're not used to dealing with magic.
А ну, от мортиры. Вот так, бля.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Come on, Caleb, do your stuff.
Пошло добро.
Into the city! Ah, a bit of close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, you hobfatherers.
Good how you feeling, Walter?
Better if you stop asking me. Now let's go.
There! Harry, you fool! The traitor's not one of our four.
Don't show them any mercy.
Кто идет к нам с мечом, тот погибнет. Пистолета.
You got one, well done!
More guards.
Фаталити.
Pull it together then! This one's dangerous! Pull yourself together!
Чешот. Я вот, кстати, не понимаю, зачем мы столько набирали армию, если стражников всего ничего.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Громила. И...
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Блин, когда же у меня зарядится уже этот пистолетик? Как показал, отписал.
He's not getting back up there with the door. Beautiful shot.
Get up and we'll get through them in no time.
Было здоровски.
Keep your eyes open! Evade, soldier!
Down he goes. Keep it up. There's plenty more left.
Another gate. And I don't think Caelin's been
Ай, блядь. Ладно. Пистолет как пистолет. Пора помочь Пейдж. А, нет? Ладно.
There's no way we're getting past it.
Oh, please. We're straight slice you over to the houses and doors. We just need to go breaking and entering, flanking and filleting.
Логан.
Where are you?
Я иду за тобой. Логан.
My men are taking care of these guys, but I couldn't leave you here alone.
Got you around That's it.
Логан, открывай.
We should have a target practice competition someday.
We should paint some big targets on them next time and make a game out of it.
Logan.
Soldiers, my ass. Have that.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up. Did you see that border?
Вспомнишь добро, вот и оно.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place? Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off. Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done. Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
I quite like you. Seems everyone does, eh? I like you. But don't think that that means that you can get away with something.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
Surprise,
So,
motherfucker.
This is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
А если бы мы были за злодея, мы бы его убили.
There he is. The King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aid.
Помощник.
Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted.
I should begin
preparations
for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Так, провести суд над Логаном, бывшим королем Альбиона, выбрать политику налогообложения, поговорить с Ловкачем в Нью-Глушвиль-Сити, рассмотреть вопросы портала.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Чё? Не, по идее, если я казню, то я буду тираном. Но, по идее, он это заслужил. Блять, помиловать такое себе. После того, что он сделал.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate. But his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave
Чему быть, вообще тому не миновать так-то.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
Блин, извини, конечно.
This is not an easy decision to make. Take all
Все
the
говорят
time
казнить.
you need.
Так что, сорян.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan. I sentence you to death.
The king has made his decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
Смерть за смерть. А можно я его застрелю? Блин, можно я его застрелю? О, бля. Так, выбрать политику налогообложения.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
И ты только сейчас хотел это сказать. В любом случае мы к
Darkness is
этому
coming
уже
to our
готовы.
land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. Two paths lie ahead.
Есть два пути.
You may keep the promises you have made.
Сдержать данную клятву и прослыть щедрым правителем.
Understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you
Приведет
to
к катастрофе.
It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have
мы на
one
хорошую
way to do
концовку
what
идем.
Logan could not. Be
У нас
the
9
ruler that
лямов.
readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Так, дальний бой. Давай дальний бой. Как-никак пистолет зарешал. Так, есть ровно год. Так. Погнали.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes.
Уже
You will
подготовились.
need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth.
400 тысяч. Так.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited
Налоги.
about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts
Здесь
of gold.
налоги.
Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold.
Конечно, пополню.
Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Поговорить с ловкачом.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your
Так,
differences, but it is time
личное.
to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Так. Миллиончик. Миллиончик раз. Продолжить. Миллиончик два. Продолжить. 3. Ой, боже, неужто нельзя сразу всю сумму? Ой, блин, боже мой. Еще 5 раз. Так, теперь я могу писать. Поиграли? Молодцы. А тут уже, в принципе, уже все. Уже финал. Ну как, финал уже был, в принципе. Это так уже под финал. Тю-рю-тю-рю-тю. Продолжить. И последний штришочек, 9. Все. Не до нападения 365. Татуировочки героя. И
Don't tempt.
ну что, ловкачок?
Happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry.
Ой, сразу жопу. Сразу жопу лизать. Молодец какой.
Filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important
Конечно
to
же,
our future
академия.
than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Oh, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like
Конечно
to be
же,
known
открою
as a
школу.
pauper...
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
И вот казна начала пустить
Welcome
потихонечку.
to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Так, восстановление старого квартала теперь.
Cool. The king. Wait till I tell Mum about this.
Your Majesty.
King. Yay! That's a detention.
О, кто-то мне подарок.
Here you are, Daddy. I got you a present.
А, это ж моя дочка, ё.
Maybe I
Да.
can earn some gold when I'm old enough.
Так почему ты черная? Почему ты черная? Так, мне к Элизе вопросы. Почему наша дочка черная? Непоняток.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Do me a favour and I'll be your bleeding mate, okay?
Yeah, great stuff.
Want to buy from a great adventurer?
Так.
Oh.
Majesty.
Hello, sir.
Как хорошо быть королем. Палки.
Awaiting your command, my lord.
Тронный зал.
Hello, sir. At your service, my king.
Так, надо семью свою переселить. Выбрать ремонт. А чё, переселить никак свою семью не? Все время была тут, просто написала. Чё ж так? Так, переселить семью. 4. Отдалить. Замок. Пусть в замке живут.
All stand for the king.
Yes!
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter. Site of the
Ну, его
battle for
по-любому
Albion.
надо отстроить.
Paige will offer her proposal. Reva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city.
Это я
You vowed
соглашусь.
to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You
Конечно же.
wouldn't just be helping those in great...
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
Так.
Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
Ну,
Astonishing.
золото у нас еще
So
много.
early in your reign, and already the treasury is replete. I cannot recall seeing a more beautiful spectacle. And yet there is still a kingdom to be run, and it never hurts to amass more gold. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping. The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Так. Интерьер замка, проявить статус Аврора, плыть навстречу приключениям и исследованиям.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers are
В принципе, интерьер на этот момент пока что нормальный. Мне нравится. Но понравится ли семье, это не ясно еще.
Your Majesty?
His Majesty, the King of Albion.
Ух ты.
Hi.
Что за шлюшка?
I'm your daughter. I'm all grown up now. See? Welcome home. Did you fight any monsters this time? It's so nice to see.
Но все равно вопрос остается открытым. Почему сначала ребенок был белым, потом стал черным?
Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Бездарности. Но. Потом я буду злодеем. Все, я выбрал игру. Оверлорд будет следующая игра. Загорело, да. Ну. Магия. Из белой превратилась в черную. Не, в принципе, посмотрим. Они же должны еще подрасти, дети.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty.
Будущее Аврора.
Kaelin will speak for her people.
Но тут ясно дело то, что отправим. Сдержим обещание.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Сейчас надо будет уже с Валетом Теней, по идее, драться.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora. An oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Reaver Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means.
Нормально, нормально.
As a matter of fact, we could already
Я
have stumbled
постарался.
upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives, which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure.
Время приключений на пятую точку.
The romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Так. Ну, я, пожалуй,
The promise
переоденусь.
you made to Kalin is now on the wall with the others. I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king at last. I served proudly under your father when he sat on the throne, and I will continue to serve you to the best of my abilities. But becoming a ruler does not mean you cease to be a hero. That is why I shall remain in the sanctuary. It is where I belong, after all. And with this new... I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Все, погнали. Adventure time. Чтоб его.
At your service, my king. My lord.
How are you, Your Majesty?
Majesty.
Greetings for king and country.
Так.
Oh my!
Your Majesty.
And well met, your most gracious Majesty.
Так, хорошо. Дитя мое тут, а где я жена?
I'm so glad you came back. I've missed you.
At your orders.
А почему нельзя?
Oh, please, great hero. Can I have your autograph?
Так почему нельзя взаимодействовать с ребятенком? Не понимаю.
Greetings, your majesty.
Gosh, I don't know what to say. Hi.
My king.
Yay!
Я все купил. Все здесь купил. Потратил на это время, блин. Чтобы накопить эти денежки, елки-палки. Хотя просто оставил игру включенной на самом деле. Вот и накопил столько денег. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Так.
Ah, it's our mighty king.
Yay!
Sir?
How are you today, sir?
Hello.
Great king.
Well, well. I did.
The king. Wow.
Way!
Так, ну чё, погнали? Да, отправиться. 339 дней до нападения.
At your command.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Ништя, Валентине, я иду к тебе.
At your service.
Без подмоги, без всего. Иду туда, куда шли как раз те путешественники, а вернулся один с пустыми руками. Их была группа, а я один иду. Нормально. Как-то нечестно, несправедливо. О, здорово. Так, не туда. Тик. Минус. Аврарианский алмаз. А, он у меня практически заполнился пистолет. Кто пришел ко мне с мечом, тот погибнет от пистолета. Кого легче застрелить? Да? Сволочь. Так-то лучше. Мне уже сокровища не нужно. О, идут. Давай, ходите. А зря ко мне близко подошло. О, алмазик. Алмазик. Ай. Всё. Ничего не подходим. Че не подходим-то? Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. В конце экрана но. Загрыз. Хопсом. Блин, зачем все делать зигзагами, блин? Казалось бы, сразу же прямой путь. Нет, надо все зигзагами показывать.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Your Majesty. Hello.
Oh!
Да, ушли. Вообще изначально глуши назывался Бауэрстоном. Ух ты, подарок. Письмо.
Do me a favour, and I'll be your bleeding mate,
А
okay?
я-то думал, ты мне подарок. Я-то думал, ты мне подарок.
Always a joy to see you, Your Royal Grandness.
Yippee!
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine. And heavy, too. Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? Or perhaps you would prefer the funds were channeled into, let us say, a more personal account?
Мне подарок. Ух ты. Может, не надо.
It is almost too perfect to waste on anything as trivial as protecting the kingdom.
Я, конечно, очень тебе благодарен, но, может, не стоит пожертвовать в казну, конечно, ради людей.
A truly selfless act. I am constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, Your Majesty. Bravo.
Пойдут на нужды армии. Королевство станет немного безопаснее. Окей.
You have shown yourself to be a most talented monarch. The treasury is positively overflowing. You might even consider borrowing a little for yourself. Of course, it never hurts to earn even more. Who knows what the future will bring? With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. There are vocal elements within the community who are clamoring for us to bring it back, in the interests of the treasury and of the long-term welfare. Very well, Your Majesty. The breeders amongst the rabble will be ecstatic, I'm sure. Perhaps you are considering making a personal donation to the treasury to make up for the shortfall. It is entirely your decision, as always. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day.
294 уже. Так, реконструкции сиротского приюта. Или точных вот из небольшой. Встретиться с Пейдж.
As you can see, you have two audiences in the throne room to begin.
Пойдем.
I've heard rumors that Reva's latest proposals are both scandalous and delicious. It should be most entertaining.
Наконец-то.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Majesty.
Greetings. His Majesty, the King of Albion.
Majesty.
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Page will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless.
А там, где Элиза работала, как раз установить, конечно. Она будет как раз рада очень.
We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone Shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Riva Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue, the disposal of the city's waste. Riva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain
Конечно,
aroma
построй станцию.
permeating the city of late.
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The king has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The sanitation committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You were in touch with your inner innards.
Хипарь такой,
Nature
блин.
thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best. There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such, Riva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Пойдем посмотрим. Так, что там? Хмари надо помочь.
There you are, Your Majesty. For
О.
you.
Все подарки дарят. Ух ты.
Smell that? Sweat, vomit, and alcohol.
It's not every day a king walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here.
You had a lot to do with it, Paige.
But we still haven't changed things enough. Without Logan's troops, crime is becoming a serious problem. There's one man in particular, Nigel Ferret. He's making this city his own. Every criminal in Bowerstone reports to him now. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Не понял. Во.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The king, no less. Have at him, fellas.
Окей. Я вас отсюда даже перестреляю. Так-то лучше. Не пришлось даже
It
меч.
is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorized individual.
Так. Это рынок.
My king.
Sir?
Это где-то здесь.
It's very late and time for bed.
Видите? Мгм. Здорово.
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you. Expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill him. Fast.
Throne's gonna be cold tomorrow without your arse pressed.
Да.
Watch out, boys. He's got a gun and he knows how to use it.
Ауч, конечно. Сейчас восстановим хотя бы хпшки.
Next time, don't shoot bullets. How hard can it be?
Зря встаете.
Please set me free.
Вот так. Here's Johnny.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
О, подрывники.
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
Ah, that pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money is yours.
Нет.
As far as I'm
Ты
concerned,
останешься
you
за
can stay there
решеткой.
and rot.
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
Блин, как же долго это идет.
The treasury is simply bursting with wholesome, nutritious gold. I sometimes spend hours staring at this glorious accomplishment. Our wealth surpasses all expectations. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in their... As you wish. Let the streets be filled with poor, drunken revelers. Perhaps it will take their minds off their impending doom. This will leave a noticeable gap in our budget, however. If you are feeling particularly generous, you may wish to make a personal donation to bridge that gap. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead.
Академия Леснодола. Осушение Глухого озера.
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
То все стали пьяницами, нет, там нормально все будет. Просто там были совсем жесткие ограничения. Библиотека. Конечно же, выполню обещание.
Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty.
The Brightwall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all. Very well. I will make the arrangements at once. Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled. Everyone, from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
Да, я богатый идиот, и что дальше?
The court summons Page and Reaver. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources,
Нет, не осушивать, конечно.
I fear it would be impractical.
Paige is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The king has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
Лавкач, я сейчас тебя выстрелю нахрен.
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
I trust the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
Интересно, интересно. Вот такая там. Поле, телепорт. Кстати, милая, на стриме лагает игра или нет? Ну, имеется в виду, подтормаживает или нет?
Never killed a king before. Looking forward to it.
Игра не лагает, бывает иногда тормозит, но это не часто. Это хорошо. А, так вы враги. Я-то думал, стрельбище. Так, куда?
Wow! It's the king!
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost.
Так кратко
But those
мюрей.
woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you
Почему не перевели?
I
Почему
was
нет
talking about
субтитров?
me.
Oh, just forget it. Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you
Свидетель
here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts
В
lurk
лесу вроде
within.
как
Good
нежить.
luck. I know you will succeed.
Пенечное поле. Хорошо.
My king?
Неплохо. Оборотни из первой части. Ты и так знаешь английский, зачем тебе? Блин, мне проще, когда субтитры хотя бы даже английские появляются.
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the white Balverine.
За белым оборотнем. Давай, покажись. Ну ладно.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there, I thought you were a Balverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defences. We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished.
Серьезно наказать, убить, то
Before he
бишь.
disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
Идем
My
дальше.
lord.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. You've been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice? But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change.
Практически бесплатно.
So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns.
Деревня узнает,
Then the
что
village will get a
сможете.
taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my
Откажусь,
brothers
конечно.
kill you. Ah well. As suppose it was too much to hope for. Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm a leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
Что-то как-то они даже не нападают на этих.
No, please. Let me live, please. I'm begging you. I don't believe it.
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
О, мини-боссик. Фаталити нахрен. Сразу. С первого раза.
Life, don't take it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You've saved us from certain destruction. We're in your debt. You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Belverine. It's yours if you want it.
Renovated that shelter.
Yeah,
it's a step in the right direction.
Статуя.
Everyone knows that you're a strong leader.
Так, менечное поле. Тя-ля-тя-ля. Кис-кис, кис-кис, я хочу. Ладно. Так. Надеюсь, на них больше никто не нападал из наемников. Так. Показалось.
You're back. Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course he did. He is the king, and thus in...
You found it? Oh, I can
Конечно,
barely contain
сказано.
my...
A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Так. Я надеюсь, теперь быстрее пойдет время. Уже 2,5 часа. Принял. Играем.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it fills one's heart with confidence and supreme satisfaction to see the treasury filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policy... You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover. I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
О, да. Так, постройки военного планпоста в Горелисе, предыдущих Мария, создать армию от Билана. Да, это последний, по идее.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne.
Аудиенция, давай.
Attention!
Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city
В принципе, форт поможет замедлить. И так сможем его остановить еще там.
It is our duty to build this outpost.
The King's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today you decide on the fate of Mistpeak.
Да, конечно же, сдержу обещание. Господи.
Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was
Сдержать,
promised me
конечно,
and my
обещание.
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds and bunnies are free to roam, laugh and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Тронный зал. Вернись к корпусу.
At your orders.
Так, ну все. По идее, последнее решение.
It is time, Your Majesty, to meet fate with steely resolve and commission Albion's army. We will use the funds we have to establish the best possible defense. Before I can commit those funds, however, I require your signature on a contract stating your awareness of the projected number of civilian casualties. Strictly a formality, of course, though should the number alarm you, you may wish to donate as much gold to the treasury as possible before you sign.
Давай посмотрим.
Very good. If you could just sign on the dotted line, please.
Что 0 моих подданных будет убито в грядущей войне. Всего же 2 ляма? Окей.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? I am delighted to say that the Albion army has been deployed in preparation for the invasion, so we may enjoy the occasion without apprehensions. To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see. You will also be fitted for a new pair of shoes, and, of course, you will need a new suit.
Так, ну что, посмотрим, что Тереза теперь скажет. По идее, мы все сделали правильно. По идее.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Все, главная битва. Снова валят теней. Так. Ближний бой, конечно же.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Погнали. Я иду к тебе. Валет теней. Снова надерут тебе задницу. Чё, не нравится, да? Появись сам.
Got it? Good. Does that thing ever shut up?
You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
These things are tough.
Конечно же, это все не может быть.
The Lightbringers have come! But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death!
It was incredible! I'm speechless! I'm taking some serious punishment here! Good work! Don't listen to it! It will drive you insane! Don't listen!
You have done such dreadful things. The people below shall rejoice in your death.
Да. Да, с контроллером было бы гораздо легче. О, крылья даже появились. Да.
Claw at 1,000,000 eyes. You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always. Of your young, gurgle of freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
Пора бы уже зарядиться мечу. Пора бы уже зарядиться мечу. Давайте, идите сюда.
How are we going to fight them all off? There's too many! them, I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
Давай, Валя, теней.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
Ауч. Ауч. Дерись, Уолтер.
Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Дерись, Уолтер.
Hey, I can't get through.
You have done terrible things.
Дерись, Уолтер.
Did you think I wouldn't know?
Хотя...
Did you think I would allow it?
Дерись, Уолтер. Дерись, Уолтер. Борись.
You are already dead inside.
Я не dead inside.
You made us do it. You made us.
Борись. Уолтер, борись.
I am shadow and death.
Не поддавайся Валету.
You can beat it. You have to. You rule over a graveyard. Is that what you want?
Борись, Уолтер. Блять. Ура. Блин, вот почему самый хардкор только в конце? Вот серьезно. Самый хардкор только в конце.
I'm sorry. You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all.
Стану тем.
Remember what you would say.
Стану таким же, как отец.
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony.
I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme.
Ну чё, в Горелисе пойдешь?
You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general.
And I think I'd like to start traveling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
Press.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, King.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
О как. Ну все, мои дорогие. Прослыли шикарным правителем, шикарным революционером. Но не хватает той изюминки. Потому что Fable с перевода на английский сказка. Не хватает реально сказки. Потому что тут сплошной экшен, сплошная драма, сплошная тирания. А Fable Lost Chapters и Fable Anniversary, то бишь первая часть, там было, ну, что-то, не знаю, там реально что-то сказочное было. Здесь я этой сказочности не увидел. В принципе, да, герой, да, спас королевство, но сказочности особо не было, честно говоря. А так, в принципе, шикарненько, на самом деле. Вообще, сам по себе шикарная серия игр Fable. Спасибо, Line of Card. Спасибо вам огромное за эту серию игр. Вы супер. По крайней мере, были. Надеюсь, сделайте когда-нибудь ремейк Fable. Очень на это надеюсь. Что нас ожидает теперь? Ей удалось совершить невозможное, спасти королевство почти без всяких потерь. Ты войдешь в летописи как величайший правитель всех времен. Люди любят тебя и почитают за честь быть поданным такого великолепного героя. Ну-ка, а горожане остались. Потому что если бы не хватило денег, то людей бы не было, были бы только стражи, и все. И то их было бы очень мало. А так и люди есть. Сейчас даже посмотрим на нее глушвиль. Остались люди, нет? Да, люди остались. Все супер, все шикарно. Ну что тогда, мои дорогие? Слава богу, стали настоящим героем. Таким же героем, как наш отец из первой части. Ну, давайте тогда заканчивать на этом. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. А с вами был Кейс. Всего доброго и хороших, добрых игр. Пока-пока. Эти лаги в конце, как всегда.